this morning, and this song was a huge hit the year Greg Ostertag led Duncanville to a state championship. That was 1991.
Yes, indeed. Ostertag went on to the NBA and played against Michael Jordan in the finals. But what he's doing now and how he's making it different might surprise you. Here's Sean Giggy with today's Giggy Bites.
7'2" Greg Ostertag played 11 seasons in the NBA. And for 11 seasons, had one crazy dream.
They laughed at me a little bit, but we just took it in stride.
What Greg had in mind was to one day,
come on, Mama, let's go,
live on a farm.
Right.
His wife, Shannon, who's from San Diego, learned of his plan on their very first date.
That's right. I feel like if I would have said no, that would have been the end of date number one. It would have been over.
We'd have rode the date out.
Oh, okay, we would have finished dinner at least.
Luckily for Greg, she agreed. And eventually, they settled in the small town of Mount Vernon. Greg quickly noticed the town's rich history was becoming history.
It needed some work. It was, buildings needed to be painted and some upkeep and stuff like that. And that's what I told her, and I didn't think anything about it.
But she couldn't stop thinking about it.
I was laying in bed one night and I said to Greg, how do you feel about buying the old M.L. Edwards building?
What? You want to buy a what? But we as a team, as a husband and wife, decided to give the effort to try to help pull this town back.
They started by fixing up this coffee shop, then moved on to the old general store, and finally turned this old house into a charming bed and breakfast.
When we first started, it was just
Shannon has been the driving force behind it all, while Greg, well, how do you get any work done?
We don't, and that's why he's not usually allowed in the job site.
That is not true.
Greg and Shannon say they have much more planned for Mount Vernon.
The part on the right is...
but they've already helped give this historic downtown new life.
It's about preserving the history and the stories that are told in that building. And it's the ability to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Greg and Shannon restored these buildings because they love this town. But they say making a difference isn't about what others can see. It's about what you do when only the camera is watching.
What?
Sean Giggy, Channel 8 News, Daybreak.
I'm just trying to talk about the French doors out of that house.
I love the eye roll, but she's actually they're actually so good at it that they won an award from the state of Texas for Best Restoration Project in a Texas city. So they really want it to become a destination place.
Yeah, that's not a DIY thing. I mean, they really are going all out and doing it the right way, and you're giving her all the credit.
I think
it's a team effort.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, fine.
All right.
He's